Hello, how are you doing? I'm good, thank you. Welcome to my Heart Clinic. My name is Rachel Bogun. Thank you for subscribing on my YouTube channel, Heart Clinic. If you haven't, kindly click the subscription button, like it, and you can even feel free to share. Today, we are looking at, won't you love me back? Have you had a crush on someone, or even your first love, where the person you loved never loved you back, and you wished they would love you back, but instead they loved someone else? Relationships tend to be a long chain, people holding hand. One loves one person who stretches to hold another person's hand, while their hand are held by someone else, and the chain continues. Have you had someone who loves you to death, yet you have no feeling for him or her? Instead, you are interested with a different person who does not even know. Frustrating is, each one of them is wishing that the person they love would hold their hand and love them back. But unfortunately, this is not the case. One will end up in a chain, wounded but still holding on, wishing one day my crush will notice me. Other give up and settle for anything available for fear of being rejected or being lonely. Let's look at how these occurrences happen. Love or relationship lessons are caught, they are not taught. What you grow up watching or even witnessing at home modeled your idea of love and how it is expressed. I grew up seeing my parents support and love each other. Often I found them in the kitchen chatting with each other. One is cooking stew while the other is preparing the main dish. I watched movies that showed women as queen, and I wished one day my king will come my way. This shaped my idea of how marriage, love, relationship is. Because of how I often observed them, it defined the standards of future partner and characteristics that I admire. Growing up, everyone had a list of things that they desire from their dream partner to have. Most of these things were the ones that they admired from their parents, or the opposite of what they hated. Have you heard people say men marry their mothers? Meaning, when men are looking for their wives, they use their mothers as a template to evaluate a good wife. If your parents were violent, you tend to be attracted to calm partners. If your parents were respectful, loving you, you will tend to admire respectful, loving spouse. All this formulates in your mind. Whatever you have grown up seeing in your family is your norm. Young people who experience their parents cheat or drink alcohol or cause drama at home may have no problem trying out these things themselves, what they have witnessed over years, though others may hate the behavior and choose to be opposite, which is very true. A lady who witnessed her mother being battered in marriage may develop a mentality that women are normally beaten in marriage, and though she may hate being beaten, she may be hesitant to make decisions to move out because whatever she witnessed her mother do, he responds the same way. This has a great contribution on how she will respond or even think. This is the power of observation. Love lessons are caught, they are not taught. Have you tried to date someone who ignores you? How did it feel? I know, very bad. This is caused by our upbringing. We unconsciously tend to formulate a list of character traits of the partner that we desire to date. This creates a standard that every person who shows interest in us will be vetted using that list, such as tall, dark, handsome, financially stable, and all the list that you have. And anyone who does not match automatically is disqualified. At times, all these are determined by just observation. This approach is quite limiting because one is disqualified on the basis of someone else's standards, not who they are. Have you had ladies respond when they are asked, why can't this relationship work? They say, it is not about you. It is just that you're not my type, and you're not the problem. I am. These are excuses given when one is just based on other person's standards, not who they are, or even what they can offer. a monkey being judged or being disqualified because it cannot swim like a fish. Let me ask you as a counselor, how would you feel if you're compared to another person and judgment is made based on that? This is inhuman, disrespectful, selfish. The best decision is to give the person a chance, learn them, from there make decision based on who you are and do not compare. Some of the hurt wounds people have today, it is out of the words that was said by someone who compared them or disqualified them out of selfish standard that caused them to have low esteem, feeling of not being good enough, and painful heartbreak. Let's be considerate when relating with people. If you can't date them, maintain a friendship. Avoid hurting people. Imagine if someone was to set standard for you in order for them to love you. You will have to meet such standard. How would you feel? I know you would like them to love you for who you are, not the standard they have set. Unconditional love is the best real love. What should I do now that I already have a set standard in my mind? And the mentor said, do not settle for anything less. Yes? Let me ask you, any company without quality standard does not run for a long time. Why? Because they have nothing to offer. Everyone loves good quality. The quality of anything is not determined by sight only, but also through testing. Do not judge the book by its cover. To be able to know how good this person is, one may need to first interact with the person with the intention of learning the person, not judging them against their own standard. Some of these standards concentrate more on outward appearance. Is he a handsome man? Is she a beautiful lady? More than even their characters, beliefs, and even values. It is said, the beauty of a lady is in her character, and the beauty of a man is in his values. Is it clear? Let's evaluate people's appearance after finishing evaluating their characters, values, and beliefs. Look can be enhanced, like using makeups, dressing better, learning pronunciation, etc. But teaching characters, values, belief, it is a mission in fertility. I have seen people who married beautiful ladies who lacked characters. This resulted to their divorce. I have also seen people who married men that were not so good looking. They dressed in rainbow colors but had values. When they got help on their dress code, their looks changed, and now they are everyone's dream husband. Through this I've learned, beauty should be inside out. Have you ever asked yourself, what do I have to offer in a relationship rather than the many demands and the list of standards that you want someone to meet? In a company, before you negotiate for salary, you have to convince the panel what is it that you have to offer to better the company. Let's bring this analogy in relationship too, that we first check what we can offer in a relationship rather than what is my take home. Be an asset, not a liability. This is all for today. This is Heart Clinic with you, Rachel Mbogwa. Bye bye.